Welcome, Cancer, to your love reading for October 30th of 2018. So, Tuesday of what you might be going through in love. So, the person that's coming towards you, that person might not be communicating very well, or if at all. They might not be very honest or letting you know the truth. And even if they are an honest person, they might not be honest with you and others, people that they might be dealing with. And I feel like that person knows that you feel this way, that something is off. And that's so interesting, because the weekly for you was just this kind of energy, where they might be they know that you sense something, and that's why they're defensive, with the Nine of Wands and the Emperor being there, where they have to go through their own personal changes right now. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries. For some, it could be an ex-partner blocking that particular person. It could be a father of your children that some of you are dealing with, a father in general, a mother, a family member. It just depends, but I feel like the reasons why for some that the person might not be communicating is because they know that they have done some things wrong, that you might need to make some changes. They need to make some changes. Things have to be done in order for things to come out in the right way. And I feel like some of you might definitely be kind of watching from afar or seeing what they might be up to, because they're not communicating to you. So you're trying to see, are they communicating with somebody else? Are they being dishonest with me? Are they in a relationship? Are they married? Why might they not be responding to a text message or phone call? What might be up with them? And I feel like these are either messages coming out from you, you're kind of trying to figure out what it is, what their intentions might be. And as you do these things, I feel like they're coming through very indecisive, like they're really not sure about true commitment just yet for some. And even if you live with this person with the Four of Wands being there, this is like, should we separate? Should we move out? Should we move in together? These kind of things might be going on. But death shows up with the Four of Wands of some of you thinking about starting over, either moving into a newer place, fixing up the home, separating from your partner, trying to make sure that you do end a relationship or marriage that you might be in, because the other person knows that, hey, we can't really move forward in that way. Some of you, it's like you may have gotten married too early, or that might be something that's on your mind, and that's why you two might not be communicating with death and the Four of Wands being there for some. And some of you might be around someone, or like a memorial, something where some of you have lost somebody, and kind of reflecting on certain changes and trying to heal those wounds before you are to move into a certain connection. Some of you might be thinking about that. Some, for instance, this just came to me, where if you have dealt with someone where you were a lover of someone, and that connection was very up and down, and that particular person passed on, they moved on, you may fear getting into a new relationship because you feel like something like that could happen again with someone if you were to open up to them, be with them, and you feel guilty about that you caused it because you may have stressed them out, or something like that has gone on with the connection for some. So they may be having to be patient, where a lot of you are having to wait for someone to kind of clearly state what they actually want, or there's like this separating from somebody because they're not really sure or really certain about the connection. So kind of renewing everything, so to speak, and letting go of the things that are not really working out for you. All right, so that's going to be your reading for the day. I feel like a lot of you, it's like you're trying to be patient, but try not to act like you have to be on pins and needles. I feel like if someone wants to communicate, if they're going to do it, I feel like you turning away and doing what you want, hey, when they feel ready, and if you're ready to respond when they do come back, then that'll work out in that way. But until then, I feel like disconnecting might be the best kind of momentum right now, and especially if it's a wedding or marriage or something where you have to move on from it. Evaluate those things, and evaluate the reasons why someone might not be expressing themselves or ignoring you, if this is something that's healthy for you. Okay, so that's your reading. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and the website is up for you to go and see if you would like to purchase a personal reading, as these are general as to what some of you might be going through in love. All right, so have a good one and enjoy.